Alright you guys, so before I begin this video, I just want to let you guys know that I did record this whole process the day of the interview and the day before that, but I lost the footage. But anyways, that's why I'm recording right now, so let's get right down to the video. This is how it all went down. Alright, story time. So the day before the interview, I got a call from one of my classmates of the CNA program I was in, and she was like, hey, I got a job offer for you. I'm going to leave this job. Do you want it? And I was like, hell yes, I do. Because 3 weeks before that, I was looking for jobs as a CNA, and no one wanted me, which really sucked. I applied like 10, 15 times, different places, nursing homes, hospitals, assisted livings, and no one wanted me, which sucked real bad. And so I was like, yes, I want the job. And so she gave me the DSD's number. I texted the DSD, and then it was crazy because she replied super fast, like within a minute. And then she was like, hey, we have a scheduled interview tomorrow. Are you okay with that? I was like, yes, I am. I'm okay with that, yes. And it was really fast paced. It was a whole fast process. And so the next day, the day of the interview, I went to the facility. My interview was scheduled at like around 12 o'clock, and I got there super early, like 11:20. And I told them that I was there in the lobby, so I was waiting in the lobby for the DSD to come, and she was busy with some stuff. And so while I was waiting, this is where it gets crazy. There was a code red in the facility, and all the fire doors shut. There was alarms. The fire alarm went off. All the nurses were running around, or not running, but like fast paced walking. Residents were being pushed to safety, and the alarm went off within like 5 minutes. Yeah, around 5 minutes or so, and so everything was all clear. The front desk lady gave the code. It was a clear, and everything's all good to go. And then this is where it also got crazy, is when all the CNAs and the nurses and all the staff gathered around the lobby where I was waiting. So imagine that is when you're waiting for your interview, and then you have this whole staff of people that you're gonna work with, possibly, that they're just around you, like they're surrounding you. Like imagine this whole room that all around me. It was crazy. It's like I was being watched. I was like within the circle of what they were talking about, and basically the person in charge, I don't know who he was. It was like probably some part of management or something like that, safety management. This dude was talking to all the nurses and the CNAs and the staff, telling them like, so what just happened, and where was it the fire at, and things like that, like how to repair and how to prevent it. And so basically there was a fire in a resident's room in a trash can, and something caught on fire. That I really didn't get a full detail because I was just like looking down on my paper when I was filling out the application that I needed to fill out. And yeah, so that happened, and then before my whole interview. And so 10 minutes after that, the DSD came, and then she shook my hand, and then she sat down right next to me, which is weird because I thought we were going to go to her office or something like that, like an official interview, but she just sat down right next to me. And so I was like, okay. The interview was like taking place within the lobby, and she was sitting down right there. I never had an interview like that, and I've only had like 6 interviews, including other stuff other than the jobs. But basically, it was only like 5 minutes, including a tour of the nursing facility that we were in. And the facility was great overall, and the staff was great, and the interview was awesome. But yeah, the interviews, I never had anything like that out of the 6 interviews I've ever had. And basically, so after she talked with me sitting down, we walked around the whole facility, which took like 2 minutes or so. We went back to where we had sitting down in the lobby, and then she said, okay, here's the papers you need to fill out. You got the job. I was like, damn, okay, thank you. So following that interview, not even a week after, like a couple of days, like 1 or 2 days, this other place hit me up, and they're like, hey, we have a knock shift available. Would you like the job? And I was like, yes, I would. Yes, I would. And the only reason why I got this job is because I had someone in my reference that was super good of a worker, and she was a nurse at that facility, and she's related to my girlfriend. So I had the hookup, and this place was so much closer to my house. It was like 20 minutes of a drive, and the other place where I had that crazy interview was like 30 or 40 minutes of a drive, so it would be too far. And then yeah, it just wouldn't work out. So I took the other place where it's only a 20-minute drive, and this is where I work at right now as a knock shift CNA. And it's truly amazing of a place, and I'm really grateful I got the job. And so I'll give you guys updates on that. But anyways, yeah, that's my crazy story of my first nursing interview. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys soon. Peace.